Alright, welcome to Winging It. Playing Arkham Horror the card game today. This is the Devourer below on Expert. If you've been watching this set of streams, you know that I don't have very good odds on this one. But I wanted to try out because I only got one cultist in the Midnight Mask and Doomed Out, which is just absolutely terrible. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I am trying out. I've got these new cameras for my tableaus. So you can tell me if you think that's a good addition or if you think that's, I'm just trying to figure out how to present the information on the screen in a way that's easy to understand. So with that being said, we're starting with 3 Doom because we only got the 1 cultist. And this is forcing us into a turtle strategy, which I know people will say is cheesing it. Well, it's Expert. I mean, there's just zero chance of me doing this the full way. So I'm just going to try to survive and kill the boss when he shows up. So that's my plan. So, all right, let's draw up opening hands and get started. We will have to discard 2 cards from my opening hand. So anyway, all right, Diana, she's already got her Dark Insight. We get 5 more cards, so we get Dark Prophecy, Drawn to the Flame, Delay the Inevitable, Holy Rosary, and Wither. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so the issue here is that we're going to have to discard 2 cards at random from our hand, and we can't prevent that. Wither is a card I absolutely want. So I'm going to discard, I'm going to mulligan that. Probably these others aren't so critical. I'm going to actually also mulligan Dark Insight. I had to actually check and see if that's the thing you can do. But it is in fact. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it so that it's in my pile and I can draw it. That'll be the plan there. So we get to draw 2 more cards, and we get a Dynamite Blast and a Scroll of Prophecy. So those are our 6 cards. We will shuffle these up. We have to discard 2. I'm just going to go ahead and do, well, I guess technically I should do Amanda first, since we don't want to know what we've lost. But all right, we get Unexpected Courage, Inquiring Mind, Magnifying Glass, Promise of Power, and Overpower. So I'm actually okay with losing any of these cards. So the cards that we'd want to see, and then we're just going to start drawing for them, would be, my Dream Enhancing Serums, 3 Aces, the Totem, those kinds of things. So, all right, so there we go. We're shuffling these cards back into my deck from my Diana deck. Hopefully Dark Prophecy will be somewhere at the top and I won't hate myself for having gotten rid of it. There's a 2/3 chance of keeping it if I kept it in my hand, but it's such a good card and she really needs those cancels. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and shuffle up and see which 2 cards she is going to lose here. Alright, good and shuffled. And she loses Dark Prophecy and Scroll of Prophecies. Well, the Scroll of Prophecies was definitely a card that I wanted to keep. That hurts, but it is what it is. Alright, so this goes into her discard pile. Alright, let's see what Amanda loses. Alright, she loses Inquiring Mind and the Overpower. Inquiring Minds are going to be useless in this scenario, so super okay with that. Alright. So we're just going to turtle up and get fighting cards. But before we do that, let's take a look at the first agenda. So this is the Arkham Woods. From interrogating members of the conspiracy within Arkham, or the one member, you have learned that they are performing a rite of vengeance in response to the destruction of one of their master's lairs. You have entered the woods outside Arkham to try and stop them. The woods seem unnaturally cold and filled with a deathly silence. Alright, we're at a 3 of 4 doom threshold. Okay, and now we have investigating the trail. The evidence you've gathered has led you to the woods south of Arkham, where you believe a ritual to summon a being called Umadoth is about to take place. Stealing your resolve, you set forth deeper into the woods, hoping to find sight of the ritual. Well, we're not going to do that at all. We're just going to stay here and draw cards and be ready to fight. Alright, and then we're at the main path. Which is 2 Shroud, 0 clues. The main path is connected with each other woods location. And you have the action to resign. There's nothing we can do to stop them. You flee the woods, leaving Arkham to its grisly fate. We're not doing that. Because if you played, you know what happens if you do that. Alright, so... Alright, so what is... Oh, and Amanda has to draw a card at the beginning of the round. She gets 3 aces. Okay, well that's part of the kit that we want. We're going to go ahead and put a magnifying glass under her, because why not? We're not investigating. We're not going to put a magnifying glass out there. We're just trying to... get ready for Umadoth. And I believe that we're about to spawn an enemy, which is no good. So, we're not really ready to fight. I don't know what to do. So, action 1. Diana is going to spend 2 resources. And she's going to play her Holy Rosary. To get her willpower up. Then I think we just start drawing for weapons. So we get, okay, a deny existence. That's pretty good. And then we'll get, okay, well, we get the bad version of Wither, but it's, I mean, it's not great. She'll be fighting at like a 2. And we do have the Dynamite Blast, I guess. It's a thing. All right, and then Amanda, she's going to draw a card for her first. All right, and she gets the Dream Enhancing Serum. Well, we're absolutely going to play that right away. So, playing the Dream Enhancing Serum for her second action. All right, and then for her third action, we will just draw another card. And we get a shortcut. All right. Okay, we're doing Upkeep. Diana will draw Dark Prophecy. And she gets a resource. All right, Amanda will draw Shortcut. Okay, well, we have 2 shortcuts. So we can do the Dream Enhancing Serum. And we get to draw another card. Which is an Inquiring Mind, which is pretty useless right now. And she gets a resource. Alright, so the agenda advances. And we get Death to the Intruders. Throughout the woods, a shrieking cry echoes. From somewhere deeper in the forest, a score of hideous voices answers the call, inhuman as the baying of hounds, and yet articulate, repeating a singular name: Urmadoth, Urmadoth, Urmadoth. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck and discard cards from the top until a monster enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy at the main path, then place 1 doom on that enemy. Gross. Okay. Maybe we should have moved off. Alright, so we're shuffling the... Well, we don't have to shuffle the encounter card into the encounter deck. Okay, well, we got Umadoth's Wrath gone. Mysterious Chanting. It's an enemy, right? Not a monster? Oh, it is a monster. Okay. Did I not shuffle these? There's a lot of... No, they're shuffled. Okay. Well, we got a Screeching Bayaki. So I guess we know which set. We got it's a 3/4/3. Prey is the lowest remaining sanity. Hunter will engage the investigator with remaining 4 sanity or fewer. Screeching Bayaki gains +1 fight and +1 evade. Let's see. Alright, so we spawned it at the main path. So Prey, lowest remaining sanity. Well, let's see, that is 5 for Diana. So it does engage with Diana. Alright, so that's that. Okay, now we get the ritual begins. Umadoth, Umadoth, Umadoth. The chanting builds in intensity, echoing into the cold air of the night. The sparse clouds in the sky coalesce above Arkham Woods, blotting out the faint light of the stars. Each enemy gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Alright, so that Screeching Bayaki is gonna be kind of a disaster. Alright, Diana gets her encounter card, will be an Ancient Evils. Alright. Don't have a cancel for that, so it just happens. Oh, I should have shown the Ancient Evils. But yes, she gets an Ancient Evils. Alright. And then Amanda will get the other Screeching Bayaki. Wow. Wow. Well, man. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about this. Alright. Amanda will draw during for her at the beginning of the round. She gets a Eureka. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the Eureka under her, getting rid of the magnifying glass. And then action 1, we are going to evade the Screeching Bayaki. We are at 3v4, because they got +1 evade, right? Yeah. 3v4, we'll commit Promise of Power, adding a curse token to the bag. Okay, interesting. Had a thought. That's not a good one. All right, 3v4. Or no, wait. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7v4. Up by 3. We'll commit this shortcut to be 8v3. 8v4. Up by 4. Seems like a good amount to be up by. Alright. We get -3. So we are successful. We get to look at the top 3 cards and pick one. Oh, okay. We have the 2 copies of 3 aces and a perception. We'll definitely grab a copy of 3 aces. So this guy is evaded. So I don't really have a good way. I'm gonna do a goofy play here. Amanda will take in. Oh, that was her first action. Second action, she will engage this other Screeching Bayaki. Okay, and then she will shortcut herself into this Arkham Woods location. So let's see which one this is. Oh, all right. So, location cards, we get. Oh. Well, it's hard to tell which one's which, so. Yeah, here it is, Twisting Paths. Okay, so this is. MJ has called this the worst location in Arkham. First, when you move out of this location, test 3 intellect. If you fail, cancel all the effects of the move. So that's kind of gross, but whatever. Maybe we just don't ever leave there. Clue tokens. So the whole reason I went there was so that we could activate our Inquiring Mind. So we are there. Last action. We'll evade committing Inquiring Mind. And do we want to commit the Unexpected Courage? Let's see. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll go 8v4. Alright, we get the Elder Sign, which is, I believe, on hard, it's a -7, right? So we just fail. Yeah, there's not an ancient one in play, but we did fail after committing a lot. But that's the way it goes. Alright. Alright, Diana will take an action. I'm going to move here. She'll spend 2 resources to play Delay the Inevitable on Amanda. And then... Oh, thank you, Fillion. Do you see? It's already just... I'm just getting absolutely crushed already. This has just been the way it's gone. I could get out Wither. I'm not sure how much Wither is going to do for me. I would be at, like, 3v3. Additionally, I could... Let's see, that was a move. I think I just take resources, so I could potentially play this Dynamite Blast. So... because that's going to be the easier way to just kill things. So, took 2 resources. All right. So, the Screeching Bayaki is going to hit Amanda, but the Delay the Inevitable goes off. Goes under Diana. Yes, as we expect in Devourer. I thought I had a chance until, I thought I could just set up and turtle to kill Rumadoff, but it's not going to happen, I think. All right, and then we draw an Uncage the Soul, and we get a resource. Okay, that's for the card going under her, and then we will draw during upkeep. We'll get a Guts. All right, well, another resource. Amanda will get... Let's see, her Dream Enhancing Serum. Okay, if she gets... I keep shuffling this in. The Blood Rights. I would like to have a Blood right now. Incidentally, I just played the Path of Carcosa on hard, and I had Dexter and Ursula, and I drew 2 Screeching Bayakis back to back in that one too. So something's wrong with my shuffling in that encounter set, and it just wrecked them. Ursula had no way of evading the Screeching Bayaki, and she had no way of fighting it. And Dexter drew, somehow he had Dissonant Voices, so I guess I didn't draw them back to back. But either way, I know he had Dissonant Voices and couldn't get out another any kind of weapon, any kind of spell, even though he had it in his hand. It was gross. Alright, so let's see what she actually gets. It's, oh, Nihilism, of course we get Nihilism. Alright. And she gets a resource, so that's bad news. Alright, we're at 2-5 Doom. Actually, this guy should have a... Actually, which one is it that has the horror? She evaded the first one, yeah. So, this guy actually has the horror on it. Alright. No, this one has the horror on it. It was on Diana. The Doom on it. Alright, so we're at 3 of 5 Doom, and we draw, and we get a ghoul minion, of course. Because, of course we do. Alright. Okay. It's 2/2/2. Good times. Alright, and then Amanda will get the Rotting Remains. Alright, so she's got this 3 willpower. She's committing her Eureka to it. She is at 3v3. We're just going to go ahead and commit a gut to this, because why not? From Diana. So we're at 4v3, 5v3. Alright, -5. Nope, we fail. So 5, we take 3 horror. Ouch. Alright, and she draws a card at the beginning of her phase, and she gets an Unexpected Courage, which, yeah, we'll just put that under her. Because also we've got, otherwise it's 3 aces, so. Okay. I think Amanda will go first. She'll try to evade. She's at 4v4. There's no way. Okay, that doesn't work. All right. All right, Diana will spend. She's going to. I guess we'll spend 2 resources. Taking the attack of opportunity to play Wither. But before she does that, she'll deny existence on the damage. She'll take the horror on Holy Rosary. Okay, she'll put deny existence under her. She draws a card and gets a resource. We get Olive. and a resource. Then she's going to wither this ghoul minion. So she is at 1, 2, 3, 4, V3. She'll commit Uncage the Soul. Zero. Okay, well that's a damage to the ghoul minion. Okay, and then we will commit Drawn to the Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defeat 3. Let's see. You know what? We're going to, this is only 1 damage. We're going to take a damage in horror. And do an engage action. Not screeching by Aki instead. Okay, and then Amanda's going to draw cards, and maybe she'll get something that she can be useful with. I think that's a better play. Alright, so action 1. Amanda will draw. She gets an overpower. She might be able to use the overpower to punch the ghoul minion. Action 2. She'll draw Whispers from the Deep. Okay. And then, do we try to punch? We would be punching at a 6v3. Sure. We'll commit this, and last action we'll punch the ghoul minion. Probably going to punch Diana, but why not? Why not? We're never going to beat this unless we take some big risks and get very, very lucky. Okay, that is tablet. I don't know what a tablet does, but I'm guessing it's not good. That is -5. And if there is a monster in enemy location, take 1 damage, 1 horror. Okay, well, ouch. Takes the damage and horror. Alright, and she fails. Alright, so Diana takes... Okay, and then the Screeching Baki is going to come in, and I guess it whacks Diana. No, it actually will whack Amanda, because she has the lowest remaining sanity now for horror. So she takes 5, 6, and damage, and Diana takes 1, 2, 3 horror, and 2 damage. Okay. Swimmingly. Swimmingly. Alright. We are now at... Oh, we do upkeep. Diana will get word of command. A little too late. And she can't do the dynamite blast because she would just kill everybody. Yeah. She wouldn't kill Amanda, actually. Alright, and then Amanda gets deduction. That's completely useless. Okay. And a resource. Alright, we are now at 4 or 5 doom. And we get another ghoul minion. Goes on Diana. And we get the yellow sign. Test 4 willpower. If you fail, you start to take 2 horror. Okay, well then this will defeat Amanda. So, yep. We're at 4v4. -2. Okay, Amanda is defeated. I dropped my token, so I'll go find it. I should have. All right. That's what defeated her. So now she is defeated, and that I don't even know what Diana could possibly do at this point. I guess she gets the Screeching Bayaki. We will action one. We'll wither the ghoul minion. She doesn't have enough. Let's see. Yeah, if she tried to Dynamite Blast, she would take 1, 2, 3 attacks of opportunity. All right. We will just spend 5 to play Dynamite Blast and be defeated, because what else are we going to do? We're defeated and we lose. They're killed, and that's the end of. That was a very short stream. Wow. I just did not have any tools for dealing with enemy management. You know, I maybe should have kept that Wither in my opening hand so that I could have fought, but anyway. Well, this was an interesting experiment. I can't believe how many enemies I drew right off the top in this scenario. Like, I actually thought I had a chance. I thought if I turtled up and just got ready for Umadoth to come out that I could beat it, but clearly that didn't happen. So anyway, let me know if you think setting up this way is, with the additional camera here is easier to see, or if you like the other way I was doing it. I would love some feedback. Thanks for watching. I will. I am gonna. I think before I sign off, it was my intention that I would just go ahead and start with new decks and take these two through Expert and Dunwich. I don't know if I'm ready for that right away. So yeah, that'll be something that I'm thinking about planning on doing. As I said, I actually was successful in a trial run, in 2 of my trial runs on this, so I know it's doable. I don't know about Dunwich. I haven't tried that, but it's an interesting challenge for me. Anyway, I think I would have lost on standard though with these draws. Anyway, all right. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time in Winging It.